up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's a miserable Monday here in Jacksonville. First upload of the month of December, so you know what that means. It's December Q&A. I'm gonna tackle some questions throughout my day, basically. I'm gonna try to get a workout in, get some covered practice in. My mom is actually in town, so I'm gonna hang out with my mom for a little bit today. But I'm gonna tackle some of those questions that you guys posted over the course of the weekend. So let's jump right into it. We're gonna start with some Twitter questions. Before going to Q School, how good is it having mini tour experience? Does the mini tour correlate to Q School whatsoever? I've tackled this a little bit in various questions forms in the past. Sure, having any type of experience is great before Q School, but mini tour golf isn't really a great representation of what Q School is. 1 and 2 day events where it's just a shootout is not what Q School is. Q School is a mental, emotional, and physical grind. So yes, having experience is good. It's better to have experience of 2, 3, 4 day events. So in my case, I mean, I was an amateur and I played a bunch of long amateur events before going to Q School, and I was comfortable in Q School. So yes, it can help. But if you're just turning pro, I don't think it's gonna help you a whole heck of a lot. What do I enjoy most about playing professionally? I actually answered that question in the last Q&A, so I'll link that above. Do you think Tiger should have added an extra stroke for the suspected double hit? I don't know what you're talking about. If that was from the match, I didn't watch the match. What are you getting your fiance for Christmas? And have you got your schedule for next year sorted? I'm not telling you what I'm getting Kelly for Christmas, duh, because then she watches the vlog, she'll know. Schedule for next year, yeah, it's pretty sorted for the first, basically through into May. Do Mackenzie Tour School, a handful of Web.com Monday qualifiers, and also some Florida Elite events mixed in there. All right, I'm gonna go, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe go grab a coffee. Yeah, let's go grab a coffee. Still raining. I don't know how much practice I'm gonna get in today because it's been like a thunderstorm all morning, but at least I've been working, editing, and being productive. So let's just do some more car questions before I go to the gym. Instagram here. First thing I'm gonna do on Instagram is the comments from the post, and holy crap, there was a lot, and there was a lot on the story as well. So let's go. I'm gonna try to rapid fire these. Let's rapid fire these questions. Rapid fire, quick answers. Here we go. What has been your biggest accomplishment inside and outside of golf? Biggest accomplishment inside of golf, I would say, would be the first time I qualified for the Canadian Tour. Biggest accomplishment outside of golf, proposing to Kelly, and she said yes. Are you going to Q School next year? Yes. What do you think is the biggest thing that keeps amateurs from being able to score better? Compounding mistakes. Favorite golfer when you were a kid and favorite golfer now? When I was a kid, Adam Scott. Now, Justin Rose. Best course you have ever played? I have no idea. Too many to list. What are your best tips for confidence when standing over the ball before a shot when you haven't been playing well that round? Stick to your process, just trust yourself. You just have to trust yourself, and bad shots don't mean you're gonna continue to hit bad shots. Dream foursome, myself, my dad, and my 2 brothers. What will be your top goals for 2019? Where do you feel you need to improve the most? Top goals for 2019, status, getting some status and being profitable finally. Where do I need to improve the most? It's the same thing, it's self-belief and learning from my mistakes and not making the same mistakes from tournament to tournament, round to round. First big purchase when you win your first PGA Tour tournament? Get out of debt, probably. That'll be the first big purchase. How much time did you spend practicing on school days in your youth? Basically, when I got finished school, if I wasn't working, I would be there till dark. And then on the weekends, sun up till sundown. Do you ever think about quitting full-time tour golf? Yeah, sometimes I think about it when I'm really, really struggling. Here, I'm gonna end on this one because I think this is one that a lot of people have a misconception about professionals and golf clubs. It's been a while since I saw the What's in the Bag video. Any interest in the Gapper Low? We don't change our clubs all the time, and at my level, I don't have immediate access to the newest stuff. I've hit the Gapper Low. It's really, really good. When I get out to Carlsbad in January or February, maybe I'll put it in the bag. But just because it's new doesn't mean it's meant to be in the bag, and just because new clubs come out doesn't mean they're gonna perform better. If you trust something, you stick with it. Like, I still use the M2 from 2017. I was still using the RSI from 2015 in my 2-iron. Just because new stuff comes out, maybe you put a new putter in the bag or a new wedge or a wood, but you don't constantly change your clubs. And I think a lot of people here want to see what's in the bag videos all the time, but we're not changing our golf clubs all the time. I think more maybe on the instruction side of things, you have a bit more access, and instructors like to change their clubs and tweak their clubs, but our clubs are our money makers. So if we have stuff we like, we're gonna keep using it. Like John Rahm just won the Hero using 750s and I believe a 770, 750 combo set. Just because new stuff is out doesn't mean you put it in the bag right away. I think I've rapid fired those. If I've missed your comments here, I apologize. Try my best. There's probably 100 questions all in. So I'm trying my best. I'm gonna go to the gym now and then tackle the questions from the story, the stickers. So we'll see you later. The rain has ended. Let's go practice. All right, I'm at a place you guys might not recognize from the channel. I'm at Blue Sky because it's got it covered. Hitting bay, hitting off mats, whatever. We got a lot of rain, so most places might be closed right now because like the beach is flooding, and yeah, just a lot of rain today. So hitting what I can, getting the work I can get in. Let's finish up the Q&A with the stickers from Instagram. I screenshotted them. I was smart. Didn't let them disappear. So let's go. Best way to stay concentrated during a tournament, ignore bad thoughts, etc. I mean, I've tackled this in some way, shape, or form throughout the Q&As, throughout the vlog. There's no real quick fix. The best way would probably be to find a way to stay present, whatever that means. If that means pay attention to your breath, look around, pay attention to the ground under your feet. Just find something that gets your mind off of golf and just where you are. I think that's the best way to help concentrate, because you can't concentrate the entire time you're out on a golf course, and you're gonna have bad thoughts. You just have to let them pass because they're just thoughts. I use my mindfulness, my meditation, as something that really helps me control my thoughts while on the golf course. So I would say that's a great way to do it, meditation. My role in planning the wedding, I'm doing a lot, guys. I'm doing a lot. Kelly's doing more, but I'm still doing a lot. How many hole-in-ones? Zero hole-in-ones. Do I love Sidney Crosby? Only when he's playing for Canada in the Olympics. How did I get my Adidas sponsorship? I've tackled this in some way, shape, or form as well. I used to work for TaylorMade Adidas back in 2012. When I stopped working for them, they gave me like a player staff deal. And then when the brand split, Adidas Canada still kept me. It still kept outfitting me. So that's kind of how, through a relationship and just a job and timing, I guess. Handicap when I was 14, probably single digits, between 4 and 8. That was 20 years ago, so I can't quite remember. How am I doing? Doing good. I'm doing good. Best American city for a winter golf trip? San Diego. San Diego's paradise, but obviously Arizona, Vegas, that'd be pretty good for weather. Florida's got some good areas too, so really anywhere south. Anywhere south. There's a lot of good golf south. Is it realistic to go from a 1.8 to a plus for next season? Absolutely. You just gotta shave little strokes here or there, and that's just maybe getting rid of a double bogey in your round, and yeah, that's really doable. You can totally do that, Sebastian. What advice would you give? This will be what I'll close on, because I think I've answered it before, but what advice would you give to yourself as a junior golfer? Just enjoy it more. I took it way too seriously. It meant the world to me. My worth was my golf score. I had a couple times, like when I was 17, that for one instance, I just stopped playing tournaments in the summer because I wasn't enjoying it. I took it way too seriously. It meant too much to me. It was my worth, it was my identity, it was my future, it was everything. It was life or death. So the advice I'd give myself would be enjoy it, because you might not get the opportunity to play professionally or in college. But if you're playing as a junior and you play until you're 20, enjoy it because you want to. So just enjoy it. Don't have high, unrealistic expectations. Enjoy it. That is the advice I would give myself, because The last thing you want to do is fall out of love with the game when you're a teenager. You don't get to experience the beauty of it as you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, and beyond. So that's the advice I'd give to myself and any junior golfer out there. All right, guys, and that's it for the Q&A and a little bit of a day in the life. I've never really done one of these. I've never really done like a day in the life vlog, so I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, because on Friday you're going to see part 2 of the Hammock Beach match, because we're playing the Conservatory on Wednesday of this week. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to keep practicing here, and then I'm going to go hang out with my mom, because I haven't seen her in months because she's up freezing in Canada. So it was a nice surprise for her to come down here. That's it, guys. I will see you later this week. Peace. Oh, one last thing. I'm changing the format. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're gonna have uploads every Tuesday and every Friday. Set your notifications. I'm gonna change it in the banner. Tuesdays and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern. That's gonna be the new format for videos coming up, but there'll still be some Work Harder Wednesdays peppered in there. Little treats, little surprises of Work Harder Wednesdays. So set your notifications. That's where we're going in the future.